Hi, my name is Jennifer Down, and I was part of the 2014 intake of WrICE residents who travelled to Penang in Singapore. I guess when I was asked to think about my most extraordinary moment of the experience, I found it difficult because I tend to think of that 2 week period as a constellation of events. And the nature of a collaborative residency is such that you're thrust into this alien environment with total strangers, and then you're expected to workshop with them, which is creatively and intellectually one of the most intimate things I think that you can do. So you end up revealing yourselves to one another in these kind of small ways and with shy gestures. And so when I think back on that time, what I think of is Melissa Lukashenko singing Taylor Swift at karaoke one night when we went out after workshopping. I think of Eden's menthol cigarettes that he smoked one night as the thunderstorm hit finally. I think of the old men that I would walk past every morning at 6 o'clock playing cricket in the park while I tried to think about what I would write that day and what I would edit. I think of hearing a draft of Maxime Bernier-Beclarc's The Hate Race that made my muscles clench. It was so beautiful and tragic. I think of a beautiful panel that we sat through at Yale NUS Singapore and how lucky I was to hear those people speak. I think about Bernice Charlie, the Malaysian poet, talking to us about a residence she once took in Amsterdam at a haunted house and how she was so frightened she had to leave. But she also taught me that lime is both spiritually and physically antiseptic. I remember what I was reading at the time. I finished a book by Leslie Marmon Silko called The Ceremony, and I started a Junot Diaz collection of short stories. That is what I remember about the residency. I also remember the workshops were marked by a total lack of condescension on the part of the writers who I guess were not necessarily older, but certainly more established than I was, and that's something I continue to be grateful for. So I guess that's all there is to say about it. I am a Melbourne-based writer. My first novel, Our Magic Hour, is going to be released early next year, February or March, I think. At the moment I'm working on short fiction. I'm really enjoying taking a break from my novel. And as of tomorrow evening, I'm about to head to Spain to undertake another residency at Cancer outside Barcelona. Happy Emerging Writers Festival.